ルカがあの島に行ってしまいました。
あの島に。
無理を承知でお願いします。ルカを助けてください。
灰原。
Oh no. 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 God dang it. Hello everybody. Welcome back to Let's Play Fatal Frame Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Last time as Misaki, we were looking for Madoka. We found her essentially and gained some memories back about our childhood with her childhood with her, and also about this little girl named Ayako. They were all like patients in a hospital, and Ayako was a bit of a sadist, sociopath, bitch. So yeah, like there's some things are falling in place in the previous part. The reason why I was saying like oh no is because of Fatal Frame 5. Because in that game there was also a male character. And with this guy right here, and the fact that I've played through the other Fatal Frame games, well, I mean, I still need to finish one, but we don't talk about that right now. But they're the only male characters in the series that you ever control. I didn't know about this guy. Well, then I hope he's like one of the only two. If there's more in this game, oh boy. But yeah, the reason why I'm worried about that is because the devs did mention for Fatal Frame 5 in like an interview when it was getting localized, like, oh, we noticed that the guy in this game is like really weak compared to the girls. Like, what's up with that? And they base it on the idea that women are more in tune with the spirit world than men. Like, they have more spiritual energy. That's why, like, more women tend to be mediums, etc., etc. So, I have a feeling this guy, his chapters are going to be hard. And I don't really want that right now. Shit. Oh yeah, that was Ayako. Director Haibara. So is that Yo Haibara? Is he related to the director, or is he the director? Seems a little young to be the director. You don't even have a camera. You suck. This is my notepad. What's it doing lying here? Choshiro's a notebook. Clipping from a newspaper article. Missing girls found alive. The 5 girls went missing 2 weeks ago were found alive at around 11 p.m. last night. The names of the girls are as follows. All are 7 years old. Misaki Aso, Tomo Nanamura, Marie Shinomiya, Madoka Tsukimori, Ruka Yamotsuki. 7 years old? The girls vanished during the accident-stricken Rogetsu Kagura, leading some to say they were spirited away. They were found in a cavern beneath Haibara Infirmary by Senior Officer Choshiro Kirishima of Amanora Police Department. Oh my god, he's a freaking cop. You got me controlling a cop in a Fatal Frame game? Why? Criminal Affairs Division, who confirmed their identities. Police are focusing their investigative inquiries on the staff of Haibara Infirmary. Notebook shows information on the characters and events in the story. This is filled in as you progress through the game. This is the tape recorder I used in my investigations. There's a tape about the incident inside. Phase 3, The Lost Day, Choshiro Kirishima. Oh, so this is going to be like the investigative portion of the game?
あの時神隠しにあったルカたちをこの病院の地下で見つけた。それで全てが終わったと思っていた。だがあの時の5人のうち2人が死んだ。事件は終わっていないのか。
Okay, so this is present day. Why do I keep doing that? Man, you ain't got nothing? Oh my god, he can't even walk quickly. Oh, you're so lame. You're so lame. No flashlight, no camera. Why are you even here? Why are you even showing up to the party? You ain't ready for this? You don't want none of this spirit world, son? You are ill prepared for this. You're not ready to handle this smoke. Oh my fucking god, it's gonna be stealth, just like the dude in 5. This is gonna be stealth, isn't it? Spirit Stone Flashlight. Spirit Stone Flashlight uses a Spirit Stone to store moonlight and emits the light in blasts. You can use it to attack ghosts. He's so lame! Press Y to ready the Spirit Stone Flashlight. While ready, press right trigger and then release it to emit a blast of moonlight. The longer you hold right trigger, the larger the blast radius will be. Attack 3 at the same time. Let's go. What is happening? Wait, do I have, like, limited usage? I don't know, there's that meter in the upper left. I don't... Sayaka said they might have already blossomed. What the hell happened to the people on this island? Does it have anything to do with Haibara being here? Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. The camera lens. What can you possibly do with this? Equipping camera lens onto Choshiro will enable him to take photos. You should remove it before fighting wraiths. What? The switch upgrade. Okay, wait. This is equip multiple lenses, switch between them. Shows the hit points for ghosts. Oh, that's what that meter was in the upper. Okay. Allows photos to be taken with the flashlight. That's weird. Okay, well, considering he's definitely probably... God, you're holding the flashlight so weird. I am being very mean to him. It's a warning note to infirmary employees. Warning, wandering patients. Please take extra care concerning nighttime wanderings of moonlight syndrome patients. When in charge of night watch, check the phase of the moon. On nights when the moon is full, ensure all locks and security procedures are in place. On nights when the moon is obscured, increase patrol frequency. Huh. But yeah, considering he seems like he's going to be a weakling, oh my god, yeah, the fact that his power does not take much to level up. Distance of shots and damage dealt. Oh my god, so the closer I am... Okay, fair enough then, because I guess the same does apply to the camera. Recharge time, storage, chain. I'm not going to go to this next level for that, but that level should suffice for now. Oh, okay, you can do your piddly little walk. Your jog. Herbal medicine, you're going to need it, son. Wrong button. Just...
あの時このエレベーターで地下の隠された場所に降りた。ルカたちを見つけた場所。もし灰原がまだこの島に潜んでいるとしたら。
あなたも病気な
You
の
got Sadako right there. Girl from the ring. I mean, not really, but you know. Okay, definitely got to remember to check the elevator. I'm just trying to wrap up exploring this main room. Guess I can't get back there just yet. Stairs. And another door. Okay, but yep. I'm gonna go ahead, do a little save. And then... Yeah, because he doesn't use film. Oh my god. Alright, and then a little jump. Wait, you only got one? You freaking lame. Alright, jump cut. Oh wait, what are his costumes? Okay, well those are locked. Extras. Plain clothes, alrighty. I'm not buying you sunglasses. You're not worthy. Alright, jump cut. Okay, jump cut over, and I am very cold right now. But okay, that's beside the point. So I need to examine this. Find clues about Yohai Bara. Okay then. I'll go upstairs. I'm still feeling some kind of way about this dude. Do I have the photo lens equipped? Okay, I just need to get my bearings back. Okay, that's camera mode. I understand now. I will gladly accept that. You're gonna be locked. Called it. Mm-hmm. Seriously, I am very cold. Dang October? Alright, what's going on in here? More spirit stones. Yeah, you're not gonna hide that from me. Hibara's assistant notes found a notebook. In recognition of my fruitful research into the workings of the cranial nervous system, I've been assigned to work as an assistant to Dr. Shigeto Hibara at the Hibara Infirmary on Rogetsu Isle. Dr. Hibara is the leading researcher of Moonlight Syndrome, a condition peculiar to the Rogetsu Islands. The documents I've read describe Moonlight Syndrome as a composite mental disorder with curious symptoms such as sleepwalking and memory loss. Despite ongoing research, both the cause of the syndrome and the reason for its confinement to the Rogetsu Islands remain unknown. Dr. Hibara is currently working to discover the truth about the condition. He has taken a unique approach to treating Moonlight Syndrome, incorporating the folklore of the islands. Treatments such as musical therapy using the traditional Rogetsu Isle moon sounds are unheard of in conventional psychiatry. I think Dr. Hibara's ideas are leading the profession in an exciting new direction. His research may not only cure Moonlight Syndrome, but also help to unlock the mystery surrounding the effect that memory has on the mind. It's fascinating. I've no doubt that working with Dr. Hibara will be a chance to gain valuable experience that simply can't be found on the mainland. Sleepwalking and memory loss. Medical file for Asagi Hizuki. Age 6. Female. Old building ward number 2. Reported symptoms include fear of mirrors and memory loss, pointing to prototypical Moonlight Syndrome diagnosis. Symptoms progressing at moderate rate. Scheduled for surgical procedure next week under orders from Dr. Hibara. Procedure was previously performed on 2 Moonlight Syndrome patients with more severe symptoms, producing no positive result. It is hoped that performing this procedure on a patient with relatively mild symptoms will lead to development of a treatment for Moonlight Syndrome. Therefore, all involved are to take detailed notes and make appropriate reports afterwards. Note, the above is confidential. Do not disclose to patients or others. A little too late for that. Also, one moment. Alright, just had to address some mic stuff. It looked like I was very quiet for some reason. Long-haired girl. It's so weird to take a picture with a freaking flashlight. God, this man is lame. Found a diary with pictures. They did surgery on me the other day. The other people who got the surgery didn't get better, so I said I didn't want to get the surgery. But the doctor told me it's okay. Since the surgery, it's all red inside my head and I don't like it. My hair fell out too. That made me cry. But when I cried, there was blood in it. But Mama and the doctors say it's okay. My head is red and feels like it's melting. It hurts. Don't like it. Hope the pain melts away soon. Assistant wandering the corridor. Did you lie to this little girl? Well, no, you were an assistant, not the actual doctor. Wrong button. Definitely the wrong button. Okay, this is a strange setup. Just hoping to find more glinting objects. Nope, don't like that face. An old wheelchair. Assistant in smoking area. Why is there a smoking area in the hospital? No wonder this place got shut down. Flat iron key. Found a small key wrapped in paper on top of the ashtray. The key is labeled Operation Prep Room. Ooh, and a map of the infirmary. Thank you. Operation Prep Room. Looks like it's on the first floor. Okay, this place is actually pretty darn big. Washroom corridor. There will be a save point there. Uh-oh. There we go. Forest path? Okay. I can make it back there. Wrong button. Or wrong lens. I was taking pictures. We take those. Need to remember, change the lens. Man standing by window. He sure is. Katsuhito Kariya. Yoko Sonohara. Sanai Hozuki. Just wanted to get their names. A little high up on that, but that's the assistant heading to the operating room. Who is it? We use the key at least. More spirit stones. Herbal medicine, thank you. That way I don't have to like slow reach for them. Oh, I was about to say there definitely was something in the locker, but apparently it was a newspaper making all that noise. It's a clipping from a magazine. Mass disappearances. We delve into the darkness behind the mysterious Rogetsu disappearances. 6 months have passed since the mass disappearances on Rogetsu Isle. With the investigation stalled, the incident is on the verge of being forgotten, but we've uncovered a sinister history that could be the key to solving the mystery. The bizarre illness, Moonlight Syndrome. We first focused our investigation on Moonlight Syndrome, a condition unique to the Rogetsu Islands. According to the medical expert we contacted, it is a type of amnesia with unusual additional symptoms, such as sleepwalking, and sufferers acting as though possessed by some force. Oh. I kind of like where this is going then. Because like that's what they're calling it, but in actuality it probably is some kind of like spiritual possession going on. But this is like, this could be like the first instance in a Fatal Frame that we're seeing where it's like you have the spirit world sort of like coming at odds with the scientific world. So they're trying to find like some reasoning behind like this. That's why they're calling it a illness, when in actuality it could just be like all the spiritual stuff going on. The disaster of Rogetsu Legend returns. Folklorists familiar with the history of the islands say that this sickness has long been feared as a plague, so its reach clearly extends beyond the present-day incident into the island's murky past. Legend also tells of a strange incident in which over half of the inhabitants of Rogetsu Isle vanished. Moonlight Syndrome en masse? What if Rogetsu disappearances were caused by an endemic outbreak of Moonlight Syndrome? The island is surrounded by a vast ocean. One doesn't like to linger too long on the fate of those wandering outside, blissfully unaware of their surroundings. Tourism effects cursed the island? Some islanders were opposed to turning the Rogetsu Kagura, a ceremony that was supposed to appease the souls of the dead, into a tourist attraction. Could the real root of this bizarre case be the shallowness of those who try to turn a sacred ceremony into a commercial spectacle? Death of the last witness. Only remaining lead was the last living witness to the incident, a young girl. Sadly, she died in the hospital several days ago. Reports say she used her final breath to cry out for her mother. What did this poor girl see on that fateful day? The answer is known only to the now abandoned Rogetsu Isle. Shit's getting deep, yo. Doctors performing operation. Desk is strewn with various tools and medicines. More spirit stone. Okay, they are really stocking me up here. It's almost like they're saying, like, yeah, you kind of want to upgrade his flashlight. Hmm. Away from me, Satan child. Try to get me. Something is lying where the ghost disappeared. I told the doctor I don't like it. It hurts. Tomorrow more surgery. It's making me bad. The surgery. More surgery. Tomorrow more surgery. I don't like surgery. Hurts. 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 The surgery. It hurts me. Ow. 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 Hurts. Hurts. Hurts, hurts me, die, hurts, 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 dying, dying, those hurts. Dang. So that was, I mean, well, obviously, yeah, the diary of the 6-year-old. I thought you would start me off on her, with her being like a new wraith. Sagi Hazuki. Yep. Oh yeah, the hair falling out. That's fucked. Post-mortem report. Fuck. Well, obviously, we know she's dead. The frickin' we just fought her ghost. Why am I sad? Time of death, 12:32, midnight. Circumstances of death. Condition deteriorated severely after a second surgical procedure. Patient was tranquilized but suddenly became deranged during the night. Doctor provided immediate emergency treatment to no effect. Patient died soon after. Cause of death unknown. Possible death due to weakness brought on by sudden worsening of Moonlight Syndrome symptoms. Also, am I missing something with the camera? Or, not camera. Flashlight here. Because I see those blue orbs filling up. But I don't have a special lens. Just the camera. Oh well. I was wondering if there was like a super secret attack I was missing out on or something. Just swinging the camera around. Assistant in front of desk. Need to have this out actually. Or I could do this with both like camera mode and non-camera mode. There's a flyer posted up here. What is the Rogetsu Kagura? Thank you, I would really like to know. Once every 10 years in the month of September, a very important ceremony takes place in Rogetsu Isle, main island of the Rogetsu Islands. This is the Rogetsu Kagura. Rogetsu Kagura is a representation of a means of direct communication between the living and the dead. Its origins are uncertain, but the people of Rogetsu Isle have carried it down through the ages as a way to honor the deceased. A maiden called the Vessel dances herself into a trance to the accompaniment of music played by 5 girls called organs. Oh, were the 5 friends organs then? The dance continues well into the night. Not only the Vessel and the organs wear masks during the Kagura, all those present as observers wear masks and hold candles while watching the ceremony. As the island's most important festival, the Kagura calls those born on Rogetsu Isle home every 10 years. They are said to make the journey no matter how far away they live. Once accessible only to such natives, the Kagura was open to visitors 30 years ago, and is now the central tourist attraction on the island.
灰原は祭りの日にこの島に帰っていたのか。神楽はこの島の人間にとって大切なもの。そういえば、今日も祭りの日か。この島から人が消えてなければ。
Thought I saw something else I could examine. Habara's assistant notes. 2. I've been observing cases of Moonlight Syndrome at Haibara Infirmary. The moment I first laid eyes on one of the patients, a ghastly thrill traveled up and down my spine. This syndrome is unlike anything I've ever seen before, and in this line of work, I've seen more than my fair share of unusual and disturbing things. Moonlight Syndrome presents symptoms of memory fragmentation, along with deterioration of sense and self, resulting in destruction of the sufferer's personality. In advanced stages, it leads to total amnesia and unresponsiveness, and is ultimately fatal. But apparently most patients choose to end their own lives before the symptoms can progress to those final awful stages. Watching as these poor bastards have their memories taken away from them, as they break down and are consumed little by little, it's so horrible one trembles at the sight. I wouldn't wish Moonlight Syndrome on my worst enemy. No one should have to feel themselves slip away into the darkness. Yeah, I mean, in a way, that might be worse than... Well, I say might be. It actually would be worse than, like, Alzheimer's or dementia. Because, like, from what I've seen with dementia, it's like, you know, they might have bouts of forgetfulness. Like, oh, where did I put, like, such and such? Or, you know, things like that. But to them, everything is still, like, normal in a sense. And Alzheimer's, at least from what I've seen when my grandma had it, it was like she was just taken back to like older times in a way, like forgetful but still kind of oblivious to all of that going on. Whereas with this, it's like, yeah, you're forgetting things and you're aware that you're forgetting things, and that slowly you're going to forget more and more, and that sucks. Seeing it for myself, I have a renewed sense of urgency regarding my work here. Dr. Haibara is treating Moonlight Syndrome as a special kind of local endemic disease, but he hasn't yet been able to grasp the nature of the condition or develop a reliable method of treatment or cure. His focus is on medication combined with surgical procedures and folk medicine as a means to combat this condition. I'll learn more details about the different kinds of treatment tomorrow. I just hope one of them can be developed into a cure, and we can finally wake these people from their nightmare. Small iron key. Okay, just going back and forth. Don't be doing that. Up here reacting to me walking into you. How dare you? Not today, bitch. Trying to stop me from getting them. That was for surgical procedures and not a medieval torture device. Okay. I mean, I'm going to assume I can't open that because, I mean, this looks like a boss fight is going to take place there. Let's just go back with this new key. Oh, I was ready to square up in here. I thought a fight was about to happen. Spoke too soon? Fuck you. No, doctor. No. Unacceptable. Something is lying where the ghost disappeared, an informer's report. I'm associated with Haibara Infirmary, and I want to make the truth known about the recent disappearance of those girls. As I was walking in the infirmary grounds, I heard the sounds of children's voices coming from the well. At first I thought I was hearing things, but the voices became more and more distinct. They weren't just crying as normal children do when they fall or lose sight of their parents in a crowded place. It was an altogether more hollow, terrible sound. It's them, the girls who vanished, I'm sure of it. I can't keep quiet about this anymore. If you don't act now, it'll be too late. Those girls are being consumed, even as I write this. I beg you, conduct a search of Hybara Infirmary as soon as possible. So is that the whistleblower we just defeated? No. Yeah, the assistant who was researching Moonlight Syndrome. He died clutching his regret about the illegal experiments he was involved in. I'm mad about that cheap-ass jump scare. You're better than that, Fatal Frame. Come on now. What do we have here? No, not... Oh my god. The girls are going to be kitted the frick out once I return to them. So many spirit stones. I know I'm surrounded. There she is. You gotta remember you deal more damage when you're closer. Dang. It's always the thin hallways. That old J-pop looking phone ringing again. Oh god, we got the peanut gallery here. Too close. For a minute, I thought that was a double kill. Do not try me. Anyway, let's go over here now. Oh, are they gonna have, like, names? Indeed they will. Michihiko Ikushima, a genuine believer in the legends of Rogetsu Isle, he put faith in the story that some were saved from the Day of Tranquility by escaping to the Primeval Passage. I assume we're going to get more information on those shortly. I ain't gonna lie, I thought a ghost was rising out of the ground, but that was just old boy's shadow. Pre-patient interview, Takashi Aiba, and Moonlight Syndrome and the Moon. In mild cases of Moonlight Syndrome, patients start to lose fragments of their memories and tend to sleepwalk. Neither of these symptoms is especially uncommon and may even occur together, but it is the effect of the phase of the moon on Moonlight Syndrome patients that makes it very different from such other conditions. Patients stabilize when the moon waxes and is full, but tend to seek out the moonlight and wander at night. When the moon wanes, they become frightened and unstable. Hence, the condition we now call Moonlight Syndrome was originally known as moonlust or night walking, name still used in superstitious contexts. In severe cases, patients lose almost all of their memories and are attracted to windows and rooftops, giving the appearance of being led by the moonlight. They bathed happily in it, as if having their lost selves returned to them, albeit for a fleeting, unsustained moment. Patients who lose their memories will start looking toward the moon without fail. Symptoms like this may occur in individual psychiatric cases, but it is difficult to satisfactorily explain their simultaneous emergence in multiple patients. The condition is unique to the Rogetsu Islands, so it may have some connection with the climate or beliefs of these islands. So then, could that be like how some of the people are dying? Like they're seeking the rooftops to get closer to the moon, but then they're like walking off the roof, and then like they're diagnosing that as, I mean, you can't really diagnose suicide, but like they're stating like, oh, it was a suicide and not just like an accident brought on from the symptoms that they're dealing with. The hell is that? I did not like that picture one bit. Okay. Nope. Curse was lit. Okay, so if that's going to be the case, then I think I'm good on finding these dolls. Someone's lying next to it. Hozuki dolls. These dolls in red kimono are called Hazuki dolls and are a tradition of the Rogetsu Islands. Their origin is not known for certain, but they are said by some to have originated as dolls made by parents in memory of their deceased children. On some islands in the area, the dolls are said to be unlucky, but here on Rogetsu Isle, they are placed in various different locations in order to ward off evil spirits. There's 79, so, I mean, duh. But, okay. That was number 37. This is not going to be a 100% Hozuki run. Also, after seeing that face, I think I'm good on that. I think I am very good on that. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Wooden car. Found a small panel decorated with a waning moon. Assume we're going to use that for a puzzle. Oh, yeah, also, it wouldn't be... It'd be under files? The tapes we found. Oh, here we go. Alright, well, let's listen to both of these then. Choshiro's investigation notes.
9月16日、老月島到着。灰原が手配されてから2ヶ月が経った。依然行方は分かってない。明日行われる老月神楽は、この島出身の者にとって特別な意味を持つ祭りだという情報にかけてみる。灰原がこの島に渡ったという証言はまだ取れず、本部は動かない。東京での捜索を進めている。しかし灰原はこの島にいるような気がする。これは俺の勘だが、冷酷なやつほど窮地に立つと何かにすがりたがるものだ。
Okay, and patient interview with Takashi Aiba, Moonlight Syndrome patient.
テープ回りました。どうですか、気分の方は。顔が自分のものじゃないんです。違うんです。これは。それはどういう？鏡を見ていると時々、いえ、わかりません。もう見たくない。だから目を薬の量を増やしましょうか。もう見たくないんです。妹だってそう言ってました。違う。安心してください。必ず解放に向かいます。
Yeah, these doctors, they're full of shit. Yeah, I don't like those dolls.
られる前に
Assistant hiding something. Hey, that's a good battery on that phone. Also, yeah, those are a lot of masks. More masks than I think should be in a assistance room. In a hospital. Well, the third set of notes. The days pass and our efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome continue. Dr. Haibara's treatment methods have shown some positive results, but they're starting to lose what basis they had in medical science and are increasingly muddled with superstition and folklore. He's putting more and more emphasis on his own ideas and the legends of the island. Frankly, I doubt the efficacy of such methods. I've never seen such treatments applied to a neurological condition. In particular, the macabre apparatuses he uses are unlike anything I've ever seen used at any other hospital. What I find more disturbing, though, is the bizarre terminology used in this hospital. These are not standard medical terms. For instance, intermediate stage moonlight syndrome patients present symptoms where they fear their own reflection in mirrors or water. So, rabies? Well, no, rabies just makes you scared of water, not so much mirrors. In the folklore of Rogetsu Isle, this phenomenon is referred to as budding. Patients may be seeing their own faces reflected as something entirely different. Whatever the nature of this symptom, I wish they would call it a hallucination or a phobia. Rather than use a proper medical term, the superstitious budding word is used by the infirmary staff on a daily basis. Apparently, patients who see a budded face, visible only to themselves, also bud. Let me make sure I caught that. When they fear their reflection, it's budding, okay. Then there's blossoming. I don't know the specifics of this symptom, but I have seen the color drain from people's faces at the mere mention of the word. From the sound of it, I doubt it has anything to do with botany. They say that those who see the faces of people with severe cases of Moonlight Syndrome resonate with them and become afflicted with the syndrome themselves. Is this budding? Whatever the name for it, how is it even possible for a neurological condition to be transmitted? Before coming here, I wouldn't even have entertained such a possibility, but Moonlight Syndrome may somehow be contagious. Okay, well, before I even continue that, how is it even possible for a neurological condition to be transmitted? I mean, mass hysteria is a thing. On top of all this, I've been asked to make... Well, would that be considered neurological? I mean, yeah, it would. It does deal with your brain. Yeah. I've been asked to make preparations for a rite to be held tomorrow. What kind of procedure it is, I don't know. How did it come to this? The whole affair has left me sick at heart. The light for the director's office is lit. Is someone in there? Frick. I wasn't prepared. He's fast, too. bullshit. I'm getting wrecked. Just stick and move, kid. Stick and move. That didn't count as strong enough. That was bad. I'm disappointed in myself. Engraved box. It's being held closed by some sort of mechanism. It's engraved with a waxing moon and a waning moon pattern with 2 slots visible. Well, I got 1. I have waning moon, so I just need waxing moon. You know what? I'll save. I'll save for the rest. No. Oh my god, they are going to be set. Well, guess we're going in here. Hello, Director Habara. So many spirit stones. Director Hibara's notes. I come from an esteemed lineage of head ceremonial priests, bearing the honored name of Hibara. I am also the medicine man of this island, and as such have come face to face with this condition, known in the modern vernacular as Moonlight Syndrome. In establishing an institution to research and treat Moonlight Syndrome, I have exploited the benefits of medical science while still upholding the teachings of my ancestors. I believe it is my mission to research this baffling syndrome using the fusion of modern science and ancient tradition. Once the people of Rogetsu Isle use their own means, befitting of their time, to delve into the nature of mind and soul. The masks of the Kagura were one such means. By wearing the mask and hearing the music, the vessel loses herself. The organs' masks allow them to keep their beat steady. The wearing of masks stimulates various different parts of the human brain. This is a fascinating phenomenon that science alone cannot explain. Masks truly are a powerful method to explore the potential of the brain. They open a door for us to explore new territories. And so came to be the true form of the Rogetsu Kagura, the rite of descent. This rite provides us with a means to dive into the abyss of the mind. However, the rite of descent has been forbidden ever since it brought disaster to Rogetsu Isle. The legends tell of this disaster. The legends that tell of this disaster are terrifying, but in order to conquer Moonlight Syndrome, we must be brave enough to step over taboo boundaries. The moon eclipses but once every 10 years. We cannot let this chance escape us. Time is a commodity we sadly lack. Gotta search for more traces of the director. It's hiding a thing. Interact with the intercom? Doesn't seem like there's much I can do in here. Why not? Just go downstairs. Assistant behind fence. Oh. Well, the box opened with the wax and waning moon cards were inserted. Oh. Well, I guess that's for the intercom. 438951. Serial number, some kind of riddle written on it. Or maybe not. Director's office. Twice 7 days makes the new moon full. +1 is the key to the square as well. What happens if I add everything up? 7, 8, 15. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 1 is 15. Oh, we're doing the magic square 15 thing again? Yeah, twice 7 days, plus 1 is the key. So, yeah, each one has to be 15. Are we going up and down as well, and diagonal? I feel like there's a magic square puzzle in Fatal Frame, one of the ones I played before. Or it could have been like a Silent Hill or something. Or even a Professor Layton. Okay, so 9 plus 4 is 13, so 2. And then 2 plus 8 is 10, plus 5 is 15. Oh wait, no, you just always go like with the opposite of like what would be 10 because if you're adding 5 to it. So it'll be 276 because 3 plus 7 is 10 plus 5 is 15. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 1 is 15 and 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 6 is 15. And then 2 plus 8 is 10. So yeah, 276. What can I say? I've done too many Magic Square puzzles in video games. Like this and Towers of Hanoi, like I'm so ready. Okay, intercom displays some numbers. 2, 7, 6. There we go. Sounded like something moved behind the bookcase. Yeah, no shit. Oh, I thought he was about to open the thing again.
なんだここは。
I don't trust it. Wrong button. Dude hit me with the limbo. Bed is fitted with an ominous device. What the hell was Director Haibara doing down here? Moonlight Syndrome research file. Of all the methods of treating Moonlight Syndrome that we have tried to date, the most promising appears to be surgery. Specifically, this treatment involves stimulation of the brain by direct or indirect means. Progress was very slow and difficult at first, with much experimentation, but results started to appear, and now it seems the day cannot be far when we find a comprehensive treatment method. However, there was recently a case in which surgery seemed successful at first, but unfortunately ended in tragedy. The patient initially appeared to recover from Moonlight Syndrome, but rapidly deteriorated with total amnesia and voidness followed by death. The corpse's face appeared warped and was of course harvested immediately. Was this warping the beginning of blossoming? Research into treatment through surgical procedures continues, but blossoming must be prevented at all costs. We must not bring about another disaster like the one spoke of in our legends. We cannot have another day of tranquility on this island. Oh, things are going to be so upgraded. I have not been looking at the notebook. Yohaibara, wanted under suspicion of causing the deaths of 3 patients while performing highly unethical surgical procedures, most likely on the island the day of the Rogetsu Kagura. His father, Shigeto, is head of the island and director of Haibara Infirmary. Very influential in the area. Substantial financial support of his son? Shigeto runs the sanatorium and infirmary, is head of the island, also in charge of local politics and ceremonies. Very influential person, provides support for his son Yo's activities, both financially and otherwise, maybe helping Yo stay hidden. Missing girls were found in the cave underneath the infirmary, but Shigeto denied involvement. One of the men working on the underground expansion of the infirmary left a note confessing to the abductions before committing suicide. The case seemed to be closed. Because, yeah, I noticed, like, by examining the bed, it was like, oh, your notes have been updated. But it's like, I didn't read a thing. So, yeah, he's actively taking notes in his notebook. I should be paying attention. Moonlight Syndrome Research 1. Shigeto was combining medical science with local superstition and folklore in his efforts to treat Moonlight Syndrome. Treatment using masks. Shoji Katagiri. Doctor worked as assistant to Director Haibara. Also had medical experience on the mainland. Shoji seemed to have doubts about using special apparatus derived from folk medicine to treat Moonlight Syndrome. He found budding and blossoming to be disturbing terms. What is the rite of descent? Nothing about Tsubaki Tono. Nothing about Yuko Magaki. Asagi Hazuki, age 6. Moonlight Syndrome patient. Condition deteriorated rapidly after a surgical procedure causing death. Extremely similar to the cases Yohaibara was involved in. Ruka Minazuki, age 17. Former patient at Rogetsu Hall. Well, that explains that. Went missing on night of Rogetsu Kagura. Later found in the cave underneath Haibara Infirmary. She wasn't found in time to prevent severe confusion and amnesia, which she still suffers from. Ruka is following her friends to Rogetsu Isle. Her mother, Sayaka, asked me to find her and bring her back safely. Oh, okay, so that's the connection there. So it's not like brother or anything. It's like, oh, you're the officer that looked into that island way back when. My daughter is there. Can you bring her back? Sayaka Minazuki, my current client, asked me to find her daughter Ruka and bring her back safely. Her sickness has abated, but she is still bedridden. I've known her since the kidnappings 10 years ago when I found Ruka. She hasn't changed a bit since then. Okay. And nothing about Takashi Aiba. Kagura kidnappings. Incident in which 5 girls were abducted on the night of Rogetsu Kagura ritual dance. All exits from the temple of the Lunar Eclipse where the ritual is being held were sealed, but the girls were nowhere to be found. Similar incidents had occurred on past Kagura nights, but all I could get from the locals was fearful superstition. They said the girls were spirited away, or the moon took them. An anonymous tip-off led me to the cave underneath Haibara Infirmary where I found the missing girls. Mass disappearances, incident in which the people of Rogetsu Isle disappeared en masse 2 years after the Rogetsu Kagura. Many bodies were found in the vicinity of Rogetsu Hall, where the rest of the islanders were never seen again. Rogetsu Isle. The main island of the Rogetsu Islands has historically had little contact with the mainland, so its unique local culture has remained intact. It came to prominence when the Rogetsu Hall Sanatorium was built, and the Rogetsu Kagura was made into a tourist attraction. Haibara Infirmary, medical facility run by Shigeto Haibara, father of Yo Haibara, the only hospital on Rogetsu Isle. Most of the patients suffer from Moonlight Syndrome, a condition unique to the Rogetsu Islands. Moonlight syndrome, a condition unique to the Rogetsu Islands. Symptoms include amnesia, nighttime wandering, and bizarre behavior. Known throughout the history of the islands as moonlust and night walking, as sufferers appear to be attracted to moonlight. In advanced stages of progression, patients can go into cardiopulmonary arrest, seemingly brought on by a complete mental collapse. In many cases, patients with severe moonlight syndrome commit suicide. Brain surgery. Evidence shows that experimental treatments for moonlight syndrome were carried out using special equipment to stimulate the brain. Similar to Hibara's human experimentation murders, that this treatment shared the same research purposes. Rogetsu Kagura, an ancient ceremony that takes place once every 10 years, Rogetsu Ayo. The maiden, or vessel, slips into a trance-like state as she dances to the music played by the organs. In recent times, the ceremony was made into a tourist attraction. People born on the island who move away from it are said to come back to or for the Rogetsu Kagura no matter what. Nothing on masks yet. Vessel, the maiden who dances during the Rogetsu Kagura. She puts on a mask and dances in the moonlight on the special stage. The vessel is the focus of the entire ceremony. Organs. 5 young girls who play a special kind of music during the Rogetsu Kagura. Girls of about the age of 10 are chosen to play each of the 5 parts: vocal, flute, drum, strings, and bell. Rite of Descent. Rogetsu Kagura evolved from an earlier, more primitive form called the Rite of Descent. The Rite of Descent was forbidden when it caused a great disaster to befall the island. It is feared by the locals and has not been performed for a long time. Wait. Summaries? Oh, of the chapters. Duh. Okay. Well, I gotta go down even further. Dude, there was like no save point. I got a bad feeling. Huh. That's a weird way to end the chapter. But okay, like, his own memories are coming back as well. And I guess we'll continue on next time. Yeah, he's gonna be like the exploratory, like, lore chapters then. Fair enough. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Have a great day. See you next time for some more Let's Play Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. Goodbye.